Hello guys and welcome back to Shroom Cheese! And in today's episode, I'm playing with my dad. That's who the second player is. You can see it's labelled D on the screen because through the power of editing I can tell you who's who. But basically he was building a little house and he hasn't played Minecraft since like 1.13. Mind you, this world's kind of in 1.12, it's a bit of a downgrade, but the point is he hasn't played in a long time and doesn't remember the controls. Not that I'm doing any better crashing into trees. But yeah, he's figuring things out in this lovely lightning storm. And he's building a little house on top of this mountain here, near all the giant walls from the multiple wars in this world. And you know, it was he's built some good houses in his time playing the game. Creative. Yeah, no offense, probably not the best in survival. But you know what? You work with what you've got. I don't think he knows how to craft. Which you'll see what I mean. But you know, it's a good try, you know, like you can't say no to a good cobblestone and spruce and oak and birch house. I mean, yeah, it's great. But you know, he continued building while I continued flying around like a muppet. I don't really know what I was doing, but that's not the point. I'm not the focus of this video. I'll be more important when I'm not nearly dead, that is, and in the coming videos. But yeah, his house was starting to come together. Got some nice spruce and oak in there, a little bit of cobblestone, a nice little balcony view of all these tall giant things everywhere. He had a nice little downstairs area with a bedroom, and he was looking out onto his view. I was there too, doing a whole bunch of things. Not really, I was just kind of looking around and patching up his walls because they kept dropping down everywhere. So yeah, it was all good. It was looking like a nice little cozy place, mind you. There it was, down there on the mountain. It just adds a bit to the world, you know. Lovely. Gotta love having all this stuff in the world. And yeah, I thought I'd start spamming my sword out of boredom, because you know, what else do? You get your dad onto Minecraft, so what do? I start spamming my sword. Why? Because why not? Simple question. You don't even need me to say it. And I was trying to get him to write something in the house, but then he fell asleep, IRL. So he didn't write on the sign. I just wrote something later on the sign. What is writ? Wrote. Learn to English, me. And then I went to my war bunker. I'll just commentate what I'm doing because he's not doing too much right now. I went to my war bunker to put my Ratha Steve sword down because I wouldn't really be needing it too much over the coming episodes. You'll see what I mean. And yeah, he left the game, and you know, I thought all things were going swimmingly until I went to my ocean temple and a creeper blasted through the wall, which wasn't too good, but you know, I was able to relatively patch it up. Make it look all nice and lovely. Not really. Could look better. I got a little bit scared off by a guardian though, which tried to shoot his laser at me, and I was like, nah. I ain't doing that. I'm not dealing with your guardianias. And then these villagers started looking at me. Stompy, Bill 69, Bob. They were all menacingly looking at me. And Stonk as well. Stonk over there, who doesn't give the stonks. Yeah, look at them all, menacingly staring at me. I'm staring at them back. I'm just staring, and they just keep staring, and I just hid in the little closet area. Because they kept staring. And staring. And staring! Okay, villagers sound kind of sus sped up, not gonna lie. But now I'm dueling with a skeleton because mobs spawned down here because I didn't light it up enough down here. But through the mighty power of the Iron Fist, I was able to block his attacks and take him out. And now that I was able to fix everything up, all lovely, because I had glass cooking while villagers were staring at me, things were looking better down here, apart from the dirt. Which, it could be looking lovelier, but I'll get to that in the future. Now, I'd love to do a future episode, when I update, completely redoing the inside of this monument, so do stay tuned for that. But more importantly, stay tuned for what happens next in the kingdom. Next episode.